Hey, good morning, Soul Tribe. So I'm in my car, just kind of warming it up. It's 4:41. I'm getting myself in the gym. Listen, I'm gonna say this much, and I know that some people may be offended, some may not. But I want you to just listen. In this life, a lot of humanity, a lot of y'all have some issues with people being honest and speaking honesty about the things in their life that they desire and do not want. Like for me, I'm one who, especially when it comes to my health and being overweight, I used to be obese. And one thing I always say is, I'm not going to go back to being anyone who's obese again. I'm not doing that shit. I know what it cost me mentally, emotionally, and financially. A lot of you have a problem with people who say, no, I don't want to be overweight. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be that. Y'all have a problem with that because there are things that you struggle with within yourself. I know because I struggled with being obese for a lot of years. I struggled with the reality of lying to myself and saying, oh, yeah, I'll eat whatever I want. At the time, all those years, that I was eating overweight, even eating over excessively, and spent a lot of time drinking a lot of soda and shit and not taking care of myself. I used to lie to myself in a lot of ways that was fine. We mask a lot of shit in this society. Y'all think that shit is cute. It's fucking not. Let me tell you something. In time, that shit caught up with me. My thyroid, the stress, and the anxieties of life caught up with me. I started to have issues with my thyroid. I ended up with thyroid disease, which also is in my history or my bloodline too. So we have a pattern of thyroid disease on my father's side. So I ended up with hyperthyroidism. I got Graves' disease. And that kicked in. Not just that, but my back and shit used to fucking kill me. And I ended up for the first time on high blood pressure medication. God damn it. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fight against being on any motherfucker's medication for life that I don't have to be. Now, my thyroid, yes, I have to take something for that. But other things that I know I can control, such as things that go in my mouth, how I think, how I feel, I'm going to control that shit. And y'all don't, a lot of people of you who are out here, y'all don't like the fact that people be honest about that shit. I'm an honest motherfucker and I'm going to say, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. No, I don't like the fact that right now I took time off from working out because I had been in a place where I needed to realign me. But now I'm in a space to where, no, 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 fighting tooth and nail. I don't give a fuck how long it's going to take me. I don't like my knees and shit hurting, and I know it's because I work from home, and I will be 51 in a few fucking weeks, and goddamn it, these 50s, I'm transforming this body into the lean, muscular body that I desire. I'm not going to back to being 260 pounds ever, and I mean that. And it's funny because when like a couple of weeks ago, all my siblings, the majority of them, we came because my brother had came up from my biological brother, who we have the same mom and dad. He came up from New Jersey, and this brother of mine always was one of the ones always talking about people being overweight and like, oh, you need to lose some. When I saw him, I'm like, oh, okay, you didn't gain weight. Oh, but I can lose. Yeah, okay, but what you gonna do to get there? I said, and I have, I wear now because my hair is almost all, I'm the only one out of all my siblings, my hair is almost all white. And, I have the big hair I wear because I love it because That's who I am, and that's who I'm embodying. Grace and just beauty. And he was like, "Oh, your hair is too big, and why is it so big? Mind your motherfucking business. Why your belly so fat?" And I looked at a lot of my siblings, and I'm so proud of my youngest brother, Jordan, because he is in his happy space. He goes to the gym and work out, and he has inspired me more. So I said, "Oh no, him and I, we gonna be the two, the sexiest ones in this family." Cause Tabby then got back on her horse, and then my eye friend, who I do the podcast with, he works out regularly too, so he inspires me as well, and he encourages me, and I'm grateful to have people who encourages me in those ways because I be damn. Uh-uh. 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 And see, this is the thing. I looked at the scale. This on the scale, no lie, y'all. I have only gained 4 pounds. But damn it, I could see it in the gut because that's where I gained the weight, the gut and the back fat. So I'm working on those things because I'm like, I my eating habits and shit, I'm not big on a lot of starchy shit. I've never been that girl with potatoes and and rice. I'm not that fucking girl. And I'm not gonna be that girl. I am a salad eating girl. I love fresh vegetables and fruit. That's why that lifestyle works for me as I get older. I feel lighter, I feel better, and so that's where I'm going. I'm channeling that. I'm gonna just continue. You gotta be the scientist in your life. You can't worry about everybody telling you that, oh yeah, you need to follow this lifestyle, you need to do that stuff. I ain't no, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm gonna do my thing is this. I believe that when it comes to how our lives really transform, is we pay attention to the things that work for us, and those are things you repeat and you do until as you learn your own self and your body, you get to where you want to be. And that's where I'm going. Child, I'm drinking this amino acid shit, this amino energy drink because I like it and it works for me and it doesn't have any crashing. But I'm gonna tell you, Tappy, I'm dead serious when I tell y'all, I'm not going back to being overweight ever. Nope. I know how much it costs me, and I know what it costs me in this life. So I'm getting my ass up, and this is what day 4. So I'm doing upper body and lower body, and I'm using the Jafit app that I use, and I'm dedicated to 4 days out of the week of working out. 4 days of heavy lifting. And then on those days too, I took up something else for cardio. I'm doing more dance and stuff for cardio. Mm, I don't want to be on nobody treadmill. I rather dance. I'm doing what I like, and that's gonna get me what I want to get. But I tell you one thing, my body is starting to feel better. This is day 4. My body's starting to feel better. The memory of how I should feel is coming back because my knees and shit is feeling better today, and my lower back. So I'm gonna get going, but do what works for you. Don't think about what anybody else think, what anybody else think you should be doing. Do you? All right, Soul Tribe. Happy Friday. I love y'all. Later.